Hello everybody, my name is Mr. Frog100 or Lachlan, and welcome back to some P3D. Today we are at JFK in New York, flying to Stockholm in Sweden. And if you can't see the plane, I know I can barely see it in this foggy and very rainy JFK. We are Norwegian Airlines, and to be more specific, we are Norwegian Air Shuttle, or as I will try and refer to it as Red Nose, 7006. And so we'll be pretty much departing straight away after boarding is complete. I've set up everything. But flight time today is approximately 7 hours and 15 minutes. And we'll just try and get out of here as quickly as possible. So as I just said, pretty much everything is ready to go. I'm just going to get out the charts because that might be helpful. So, there was a bit of lag there. JFK to Stockholm, which is ESSA. There, and we are now I have to find we're the Grek India 5 departure. Alright, so departing 22 right, so it's a little bit of a taxi for us, and I just heard them stop, so are they complete? Just about. Alright, so.
Good evening, ma'am. How are you? I'm doing good.
Well, that's new. They've obviously updated that. So we'll get the APU started. That will help us. And we'll stick that on the legs page. Like so. When? I don't know. I don't ever remember doing an update for the quality of wings. But no, it's GSX, sorry. What am I talking about? It's GSX that's doing the sound. Oh, maybe there's an update. I did have trouble getting GSX to work for the past... oh, what is it? For the past 2 hours. Nothing was working, but here we are, so... it's all good in the hood, as kids nowadays say. Are they done? Yes, so I can close these doors. Can get rid of the lights out there. Alright, so pretty much the next thing to do is... don't want the HUD. Is make sure everything is all good. So seatbelts are on. And can't really do that until... I do not know how many passengers are getting on, or what's left of the GSX passengers, but we can do the hydraulic pumps. So first we do the right demand, and then the left demand, and electrical. And fuel pumps will just keep off just for the moment. So in the 3.8 billion years it took for the passengers to load, in that time, wrong view, all the fog went away. And now it's just raining. Gotta love FSX. Never mind, GSX. Second time's the charm. Alright, so now we can actually get going. So what I'm gonna do, door can go away and external power can go away. And the back door can go away. Alright, now we have to go to JSX to get rid of the jetway. So undock, and that's there you go. Alright, so now we will turn on the fuel. We'll keep the center pumps off for the meantime. So the trim is set, and double check doors are closed. Beacon can then come on.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to welcome
and we
you
actually
aboard
do
this flight
need
on
to
the Dreamliner.
push
At
back,
this time, I'd like to direct your attention to the flight
and
attendants
we are
while
going
we
tail
safety information
right.
about the 787. Your seatbelt should be fastened at this time. It is our policy that you keep your seatbelt fastened at all
Start
times.
engine steering.
8 exits on the 787 are marked with the exit sign. Please locate the 2 exits nearest you, keeping in mind the nearest exits may be behind you. This aircraft has escape path lighting, changing color, or an exit sign will indicate the destination exit. Should oxygen be needed, mask will appear from the compartment above your seat. If you're traveling with someone needing assistance, put on your mask first and then offer assistance. Your life vest is located in a container beneath, or in some cases.
Hello, Captain.
Oh,
We're ready for pushback.
God, that is loud. Oh. Now I forgot what I was doing. Fuel. Sure, why not?
Locking gear.
That is loud. That is very loud.
Departure check completed. Bypass bin inserted. Release parking brakes. Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
See, do you have to do it in like 150 transmissions? You could do that in one. Anyway, I reckon we should start the engines.
Roger. We already started. Start both engines.
Alright, so we'll start
Okay,
with the
start
left engine first. Actually, also turn off dome. And that is very bright. Fuel is coming in now. You won't be able to see anything. That's cut out. We'll go right engine now. If the tug wasn't so loud, we could actually hear the engines fire up. But again, you're not going to see anything, so...
Set parking brakes.
If I can find them. There you go. Oh, never mind, I had a button set to it. Oh well. Alright, so center pumps will come on.
Before taxi checklist.
And APU I will turn off. Alright, so anti-ice is not required. Recall is checked, and flight controls, we will just wait until they move. I can.
Unlocking gear.
I was just about to say I can't hear them doing anything.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed.
Thank you. Because I don't want to blind them, because I'm a nice person. I will wait to turn on my lights. So, we'll go systems and flight controls. Full left, full right, full up, full down, rudder left, and rudder right. And trim is set, and flaps are 5.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
Right is clear. Alright. Just waiting for them to leave. What? Oh, there. So at this point, I will turn on my wiper. It's not too bad, so I think I'll just have it on 1. And T is moving. So wing lights will come on and turn. Runway turn off lights also come on, and taxi lights. There we are. There you go, now you can see a bit more of the engine. Alright, so I will go back to the checklist. So flight controls are done, ground equipment is clear. That's before takeoff, so I'll just stick that there. Alright, so I think we are good to go, hopefully. Whoops, I want that. Terrain, traffic, data. And we will stick that traffic data just while we taxi. Once we get closer to the runway, I will turn on the weather. Alright. So with everything all good, we will give some power to the engines, which just went into reverse for some reason. There we go. Alright, so that is Alpha. Let me try and find where we are. Alright, so we're going to take Alpha, but just going to follow Alpha. So we'll turn left at Alpha. Oh, and I forgot to do, I will start the clock. Wait, never mind, that's on both sides. Forget I did that. And there seems to be, unless that's how it's supposed to be, an issue with the scenery. But we won't let that stop us. Alright, so this is Alpha here. So we'll do a turn. So what we'll do is we'll take Alpha all the way down. so I'm going to turn weather on. That shall be interesting. And then actually no, taxi can stay on. And transponder TARA. And checklist is all good. Bit of oversteer, easy to correct. I did turn strobes on, didn't I? Now they're on. Unless I accidentally put them on earlier. Alright, we are all good up there. Do one last check for recall. Nothing there. We are clear to go. And there's no rain, which is even better. Oh, there's a bit of rain.
Check thrust.
Toke up. And start the clock.
Thrust set.
You know, this may have actually been the best lineup on the runway I've done.
80 knots.
Oh, a
Check.
bit wonky, but we're okay. We're okay. To the right.
B1.
Rotate.
Rotate. B2.
Look at that.
Positive rate. Gear up.
Gears coming up. So we're just going to go straight for a little bit. And we will do a turn, but not quite yet. Just want to climb for a little bit. Alright, and just because there is some rain, I'll stick that on. Alright. And frame rate is actually not bad. That's surprising. Right.
Flaps 1.
Flaps 1. Bit of turbulence.
Flaps up.
Flaps coming up. Push the nose down a bit. Can't really see much.
With our flight underway, I'd like to once again welcome you aboard. I'd also like to offer a special welcome to our quality club flight. You will be earning valuable miles on your flight today. If you're not a member, please visit us at qsend.com. In just a few minutes, we will be beginning our complimentary meal and beverage service for both first class and coach. In coach, beer, wine, and margaritas can be purchased with a debit or credit card. We apologize if we do not accept cash. In-flight entertainment available on this aircraft includes audio, video, on demand, as well as Wi-Fi, all included free of charge. The flight attendant will be coming through the aisles with complimentary headsets. Now we invite you to
After
sit back,
takeoff
relax,
checklist.
and enjoy the flight.
We'll complete that in a moment, sir. Alright, autopilot coming on.
Autopilot in command.
Checklist. Landing gears up, flaps are up. I need to reach behind you. There we go. Alright. Yeah, it's just Bit of a bumpy climb up. Unfortunately, we can't really see much of JFK. But it has looked like we have cleared the rain, so I'm just going to stop that, because it does get a bit annoying. And go away, chase plane. So now, we're pretty much cruising. Well, we're not at cruise, but practically don't have to do anything else until later. Oh, and there we go. Let's have a look on top of the clouds. That looks amazing. That's like a screenshot right there.
Ladies and gentlemen, the use of a portable electronic devices is now permitted.
Alright. So, we've passed 10,000 feet, so we can do a bit of a cleanup here. So, landing lights can come off. Turn off lights as well as taxi. And I also believe that wing lights also come off at this stage. And I should have actually, dimmed it a bit, but we'll do that now. Make sure it's dimmed. And yeah, that's all we have to do for now anyways. It is beautiful up here, I must say. Oh well, I guess I'll see you guys in a little bit when we start to get ready for our descent. So see you guys then. So, coming into land and the descent. Landing 01 right. As you can see there. Just passing just above 10,000 feet. Everything's pretty much ready to go. And the speed brake is up.
approach checklist.
Altimeters are set. And we have apparently already caught the ILS, which is, I don't believe that one bit, but oh well. Stick the approach on. And seatbelt signs are on. Speed brake can come down. That looks nice. Alright. Bit of rain there, but nothing too serious. We should actually be avoiding that. Somewhere in there. Spin that around to our heading, just in case something goes wrong. Missed approach, altitude 4000. And on this one, I'll zoom in. Alright, I think I might drop the gear. I'll wait a bit. I'll try and get at least flap 5. I would... Okay, so it goes down to... Alright, it goes down to 180 once we hit this. And approach speed is 147. It's 143 plus 5. I mean, it seems to have caught on to the localizer, so... should be all good. I'll put that up. Is that it? I think that's it. So that's 01 left, and we're landing on the one on the other side of the airport. 01 right. Some textures haven't loaded in. Oh well. And here comes the rain. If I can find my cursor. Now there's nothing. Probably pick back up again. We're gonna drop anytime soon. Just wondering, you know. Dial it back with some speed brakes. Because I don't think this is... Drop the notch of flaps. No, still doesn't like it. Alright, since there's no rain, I'm just going to turn them off. Of course, as soon as I say that, oh my god. Let's see if we'll lock back on, because I don't believe that. Tell you right now, speed brakes are up. Right, down to 5.
Ladies and gentlemen, in preparation for landing, please return all seat backs and tray tables to their upright and stowed position. Ensure all portable electronic devices are turned off and stow all carry-on items. Additionally, footrest and video monitors must be returned to their original position. Thank you.
Where's the airport? Over there. Alright, so let the aircraft do its thing. Now speed brakes around. Alright, drop the gear. And will I get here in time? And textures aren't loading in. Alright. So we are coming up to the localizer. So I'm happy with that. Begins our turn. Alright. Okay, there's that. What are we up to? 20. So, keep pressing the wrong one. Can go down to flap 30.
Flight attendant, please Be seated for arrival.
Alright, so just waiting on the flaps now. And I'm still trying to figure out why this isn't dropping. And now we're pretty much going nose first. That's great. I'm going to stop these again and then watch it. The rain's going to come back. Alright. I'm going to stick on everything I need. That always takes out that, and I have no clue why, because it shouldn't. Oh well. Alright. Checklist complete. Alright, time for the landing. So, it's already not at the speed I would like it to be, but I think I'll just trying to take
Autopilot
out
on.
I'll never be enough, but I can't do
Autopilot
that.
to commit.
Alright, so I think it will fly it now. Alright, I'm just going to let it correct itself.
Landing checklist.
And we've already completed landing checklist.
Land 3.
Alright. Autopilot's out. My aircraft. Checked. My aircraft fully. Alright, so we have pull up a bit. There's the loading at the airport.
Approaching minimums. Minimums.
Continuing.
100.
Get it down, come on. There we go. First coming in. And what's that? Whiskey Sierra.
We will be taxiing for the next few minutes, so please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until the captain turns off the fasten
Oh, sorry,
seatbelt
that's
sign.
Whiskey 5.
At
Come
that
on.
time, please remember to check around your seating area,
Never
the
mind,
seat
it probably helps
pockets,
if I
and overhead bins for
disarm
all
the
personal
brakes.
belongings that you brought on board. Please take care when opening the overhead bins, as the contents may have shifted during flight.
Alright, so we'll take Whiskey 5. You can come off. Taxi can come on. And strobes can come off. Alright. And almost missing the exit. We're off to a great start. It is 32. So not to blind the crew. Is it this one? There's like 5 different ones. Well, I'm gonna end up probably hitting that stair. And there's nothing I can really do about that. Oh, I may have just cleared it. Where did the ground handler go? Oh, he's over there. Oh well. Parked in the wrong spot, but there should be a better indication of that. Alright, so APU has fired up, so I will cut both engines. Fuel pumps can also come off. I can turn that off because that can get a bit annoying. So we want to deboard the aircraft, and will it give me a selection? Maybe not. And nope. Is it not going to give me any selection because I parked in the wrong spot? Possibly. Says it's requested, so oh well. So we'll turn off the seatbelt signs. Right, so parking brake is set. Both engines are shut off. We will connect to ground power, which said it was on, and I just took it off. Maybe you can come off now, and I don't think GSX is too keen on deboarding the aircraft, so I guess all the passengers will just stay on for the rest of their lives. Anyway, if I can find the right, and it's eerily quiet out here. But anyway, thank you for joining me on this trip, and it is very quiet, so I'm going back in here. Thank you for joining me. on this trip. And I hope to see you guys in the next video. See you then.